Hello, beautiful being. I'm glad you stumbled upon this video today. Thank you for entering into this space. My name is Shayna, and this is a place where we flow, where we allow new ideas to be born, to make genuine connections, and yeah, we let it flow. I'm doing a little YouTube challenge, so I'm holding myself accountable, staying committed, and uploading for 30 days straight. I've been on YouTube for almost a year and a half, about a year and a half now. It's a gorgeous journey, and I'm really looking to nourish community and create a fam, my Earth and I fam. So, welcome. Thank you for being here. Regardless of how you found this video, I'm glad that you did. I'm glad you're here right now. And I want you to embrace where you are in this journey, where you are right now, the lessons that are being taught, the themes that you're experiencing, the connections that you have. Every moment is a once in a lifetime opportunity to experience life. It's really cold out, but there's nothing like natural light. I feel so beautiful in natural light, and I just had to come outside and connect today. So, as you know, here we flow. Let's effing go. The presence is everything. It's really elusive to, be like, you have to stay present, embrace the presence. I really didn't understand that until very deep in my journey. I always embraced that idea. I understood the power of it, but to fully understand it in waking reality shifts everything. The deeper that you can anchor into right now, who you believe you are, who you have in your life, what's coming up, there's nothing that changes you like being present. So much shit stops mattering. So much of life we get caught up in, it doesn't really matter. And the more that we anchor in, and a big thing that keeps us out of the present is pain. We don't want to be present because that means we have to face certain aspects of our reality. And we don't always want to do that. Yet the more that we, practice and, read books that build confidence, we start finding habits that we enjoy, the deeper we build a tolerance for this pain, and the more that we open ourselves up to learning the lessons that the pain is teaching us. I can't tell if my breath is like obstructing the video right now. With that, this flow is about duality. And how does duality tie into being present? We can become so biased and so opinionated that every moment that we experience in our reality, we're constantly nitpicking what we feel like is best, what we feel like is good, what we feel like aligns. And of course, that's great. We have to do that in order to embrace and, cultivate momentum on our spiritual journey. But a lot of times, those preferences that we have are actually distracting us from what God, the universe, is trying to tell us and deliver to us. This world is all about duality. It's the what duality is the two sides to every story, the power and polarity, as above, so below. When we stop playing that game and we really wake up to the fact that it's just as good as it is bad, that was my last video, we start creating in our reality instead of just experiencing it. Now, experiencing reality is great, but to experience what we've created is a whole nother ballgame. And tapping into this understanding of duality and the truth of polarity helps us to really be supported in creating new identity, because our identity it dictates how we move through this reality, hence what we're attracted to, what we pay attention to. And the more we start breaking down those barriers in everyday life and in the way we observe things, it makes it a lot easier on our internal journey to stop playing a part that we don't resonate with, that's made up, that the world has put onto us. It is like mining for gold. You have to continually break down these walls and these patterns. But transversing duality, that's a whole nother ball game. And another way to crack the code of duality is realizing that this life is open to interpretation. This life is being weaved by every experiencer in a different way, and that everything is open to opinion and everything is open to observation. And there's two sides to every story. Even the stories that we believe were just fully true, there's always another side to it. The power of polarity is something else that's very, very great and beneficial. And again, I've been playing a lot with this. It's just as easy to keep going as it is to give up. We've created such a bias in our own minds to one side of duality that it's really cut us off from the full experience of life and from fully opening up to our potentials, our gifts, and the lessons that we need to learn. We don't just go through our life clueless. We are very in tune beings. Yet we've created this safe space because we want to avoid pain. That's another reason we pick one side of duality and usually exist on that, good or bad. That's the classic. And most humans, are classified either a good person or a bad person, when the true reality is we're neither of those things, because we're not people. We're experiencing the human experience. We're experiencing what it's like to be people. And it starts out at a very, very young age. And I was kind of warming up to something there. Just recognizing that we don't have to fall on either side of duality. We can observe it. We can experience it without being attached or falling into the box of duality. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. It's just layers and layers and layers. And that separation is what, birthed this experience. Having the two sides, having the 3D, the two sides of duality in us, the observer, that creates the 3D reality. And then the deeper we go, like 4D, our astral body, our spiritual body into 5D. And we get way too sucked into just the simplicity of the 3D. We have to ascend into, using our intuition to guide us through this experience, using our spirit, using our soul, using that wisdom that goes beyond this realm. As we wrap up this video, anchoring into the presence is not just an idea or a mindset, it's an action. It's something that you do by erasing everything else that's distracting your consciousness, that's taking up your attention, and you lock in, you literally anchor yourself in. That's the power of grounding. You anchor in to the present reality and you open yourselves up to what's on the table. You start seeing the signs and the symbols, and you understand the play of duality is just a game. It sends you back and forth between the two sides. And when you stay anchored, you can recognize and connect the dots. You're not just moving with, the sway of duality, the energy and motion. You're actually observing it. And that makes you a powerful creator. That empowers you as a creator in your life, not just the experiencer. All right, my loves, thank you for sticking with me through this video. I need to move my hands. I should have ran upstairs and grabbed my gloves, but I didn't. So I'm going to get my fingers warmed up. I would love to hear about your perspective on duality, or how you understand duality, in the comments. I think this is something I really want to get deeper into and kind of make those connections between 3D, 4D, and 5D in the future. So whatever you want to share, I'd love to hear from you. Welcome to the Earth and I family. I love you, people. I will see you soon. I should have said I love you, souls.